What's up guys, it's Derek from DND Performance Interior. I'm here today with our hubs and quick releases, and we're going to do an instructional video just to show you guys how everything works, because we've been getting a lot of questions as to how the quick releases work, if the quick release is all you need to make a steering wheel setup work, what the hub does. So that's the purpose of this video. So we have one of our leather wheels here just for the sake of demonstration, and this is one of our CNC aluminum hubs. And this is one of our spline quick releases. We also have an Nrg short hub with us today, just to show you the difference between our hub and their hub. So when you're getting started, the first thing you need to put on one of our aftermarket steering wheels is obviously to remove your stock steering wheel. Usually you just take the airbag off. There's a 21mm nut, you take that off, and you can get the steering wheel off. And what you're left with is a spline, and this fits over your factory steering spline, and then you put your factory 21mm nut over the spline, and then you lock it down. And at that point, you're pretty much ready to run a steering wheel. All you need to do is bolt the steering wheel to the hub, and you're ready to go. But for some people, they want to run a quick release, and what the quick release allows you to do is take the steering wheel off whenever you want to. And how that works is the steering wheel bolts to the face of the quick release, and then the back of the quick release bolts to the hub. So essentially this is a two-part mechanism that allows you to remove your steering wheel. And how that works is with your steering wheel bolted to the face of the quick release, you push forward on the collar, and then you can take your steering wheel off. This part stays with your steering wheel, it's bolted to your steering wheel, and then when you're ready, you pull the collar back, and then you put it back together, make sure it's locked, and then you're ready to go. So what this piece goes, again, on top of the hub, the steering wheel on top of the quick release. So basically this will be the setup you're left with if you want to run both a quick release and a hub. The issue that some people will run into if you have a deep dish steering wheel and you have a steering column that you're not able to adjust telescopically is this will put the steering wheel position a little too close to your chest depending on how close you sit to the steering wheel. And then that's when we have these Nrg hubs, and that's how they come into play. They're about half the height of our DND hubs. So if you think you'll be one of the people that run into issues with the steering wheel being too close to your chest, you might want to consider an Nrg hub. These are a lot shorter, but they serve the same purpose, same thing. The splines bolted down, and the steering wheel goes on top of this, or if you want to run a quick release, the quick release goes on top of this. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this video instructional. Hopefully it helps clear some things up with you guys that are asking questions. So we're inside our project car now. This is our carbon suede wheel. It also has purple titanium hardware. But if you're running just the hub, this is what it is. This hub is bolted to the steering column. There's a spline running through there and then a nut. And this is the kind of seating position you would be looking at if you're not running a quick release, right about there. And that's a comfortable distance for me. I have relatively long arms, but you know, if you don't mind, you can get another quick release with this, or if you have a steering column that moves in and out, you can always get our quick release as well. Sorry, we don't have the steering column bezel on here because we're working on the car, but yeah, that's basically how it's gonna look